Well, if everyone's wondering why are we just starting this off with great laughter, it's because Trip has caught a spider, and him and Kate presented it to me saying, "Now we are a family, you boop." Too good, guys. Too good. I tell you what, right? Everyone who checked out our Fab Den special, I hope you enjoyed it. It was very off the cuff, and big shout out to Dale.
Enjoyable.
Yeah, it was. I actually found it harder. This is natural state where I get to just talk, like when everyone's around. So this is how I work, right? People think I'm an incredibly outgoing guy, which I am, right? But I'm the guy that goes, if there's a stage and you didn't tell me to go on it, I'll end up on it and I'll enjoy it.
Yeah.
But if there's a stage and you say you got to go on the stage, I go like, no, I'm too shy. I don't want to be like told I've got to go on the stage. Just leave it there and I'll end up on it. Like, so when we were recording, it was like, now perform. I can't do that.
Yeah.
I can't do that.
You want it to be natural.
Yeah,
it was natural.
It was. The start was like, okay. I was actually fun. Yeah, it's just like, okay, Christ, this is super unlubricated chat. Let's go. You know, there's like just talk, say something funny, say the line, Bart. You know.
It was funny.
Say the line.
Yeah, it was good. It was good. Yeah. Once we started getting warmed up to it, and I have to say the clip that I put of, and I did feel bad. I had to pick one because unfortunately I can only pick one person to focus on.
Yeah, I was like, Hamish really focused this one on his face.
I did, but it's only because I watched all of ours and I did the hand clap and I went, okay, that's the bit. And I do say a line that I was like, oh, that makes sense. Like, even the kids get it. Like, I thought, okay,
it's okay, dude. We understand.
I wanted to find a way of seeing all of our reactions. But
it was very funny as well.
It was very
the whole
good.
thing was
very funny.
I was a bit like, I wasn't sure. I think my main thing was I wasn't sure how long we were going to run for. Like the fact that we know each episode of Push the Point, we run for about an hour, just over an hour every time. So you kind of know when you need to speed up or if you need to move on. But with it, when I was like, oh, I don't really know, this could go and go, or it could be that we just want this to be like a 15-minute thing. So it was a bit like, should we go down this tangent? Or when normally on Push the Point, we just go down tangents because we know we've got like, a whole hour, loads of time.
It reminded me back in the day when I used to do a little plan for us to get through, and I felt like I was trying to direct things a little bit more. But
I think we needed that at the start. I think now we don't need it because we have a formula. Absolutely. But at the start, it was really useful because it was like, what are we actually going to talk about? Now we're just like, we're so involved in everything, we kind of just freestyle.
Yeah, it just runs.
I was also very happy with the participation of our live audience as well.
Yeah,
it was that helped. I said I don't want to have people just go, and seeing the boredom of them. I'm like, well, if they're bored, this is boring. If they're joining in,
into it,
yeah. If
when
they're
they got bored, they
in,
just walked off, so it was fine. We were like. That's great to know. It's the same for the listeners. When they get bored, they just stop listening. So.
Yeah, that's true. Although I was sitting there going, "Oh, okay, the Fab bit." I think it was actually fine. But I was like,
think the problem was
so boring for our guests.
It was for them, but the problem was like I was like, "Oh, maybe we'll talk about Fab." But there was actually quite a lot of stuff going. Well, there was
a lot. There's
a lot of stuff going on, so it was kind of like we actually had some real stuff to talk about. But maybe we'll revisit some of the topics.
I don't think. I honestly don't think we bloody well will. There's a lot. Even now, there's just like. It was also very funny that we said, "Oh well, we'll just see Jacob Clements in the finals anyway," and then in Kansas City. And he was, and I was just like, "Oh, there you go. That's gonna go.
That was quite funny."
Yeah,
and we were like, "Oh yeah."
Yeah.
He made it. Was it back-to-back callings? Because Auckland and
Auckland's in Kansas City.
Was there one in between? There might have been.
No, there wasn't. It was back-to-back.
Yeah. It's pretty impressive.
Yeah, it's very good, Jacob. So that's your shout-out because Copenhagen happens and that's a different story.
We've got-
Although,
Well, I mean, the Copenhagen one was even, you could say, even more exciting.
yeah.
Should we get through the non-fab bits and then launch into...
Yeah.
I think so. Yeah, 100%. All right, okay. So, yeah, let's do beer, Simon.
Oh, gonna go straight in for beer.
Oh, we say this
Lovely.
every time, but sure.
Hamish, what are you drinking?
Well, Simon, I've got another one of my birthday beers. I'm starting to run a little bit light now. I've shown you the top of the can of it.
Looks like a Beaver Town.
Good shout. It's a
what is it? Laser Crush or Cosmic Drop, something like that.
No, Gamma Ray.
Is it Gamma Ray?
It's American.
I would say
Pale
Gamma
Ale.
Ray is better than Neck Oil.
Okay, cool.
Very
Interesting.
Yeah, neck
Neck
oil.
oil, I do like neck oil.
Yeah.
I've drunk it a lot at this point, though. I will say.
Neck Oil has become like a go-to pale ale in a pub, like in many pubs.
Well,
I
that's
think
because
Gamma
that's the
Ray
only
is
one.
It's the
no,
only one
Gamma
they've got
Ray
most
is.
of the
You
time.
sometimes find Gamma Ray in a pub, and it's like, oh, that's actually quite nice on
I'd
draft.
say neck oil is overpriced. I think it was exciting when
Yeah.
it started out, and now it's just always a little bit too expensive.
Their
for what
cans
it is.
and their glasses, though, are very good. So,
They're
anyway,
dope. Yeah, they are dope.
what
Yeah.
about you, Simon?
I like the color.
Well, I mean, I've also gone with a Beaver Town. You can't see because of the light, but I've gone for a Cosmic Drop Berry Punch beer.
Okay.
Oh wow, it's really.
I saw it in the co-op today, and I thought I feel fruity. So
You feel fruity.
yeah, I need
Well,
a
it
bit
is
of a
funny.
pick me up after the weekend. We'll come to that in a bit.
Okay, wildcard trip. What are you having?
Well, I've also got a beer. I've got a Northern Monk Eternal Session IPA.
Very good.
I almost bought a Northern Monk dark beer, but I thought it was very hot today, and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna want a
Something
nice,
light and
refreshing sort of. I imagine it's going to be a little bit fruity, crisp and citrus fruits kind of stuff. You know the classic, the citrus fruit classic. So yeah, got one of these.
Let's pour up then, lads, and let's get cracking. Well,
I'm not
while we're pouring, I did think today because I didn't have a beer in, because I took all the random beers that I had up to Hamish's for the barbecue last time. I did think maybe I should do like a little cocktail. I was like ready to make a little margarita.
Oh, that's a real wild
one
card.
day we should have like we should have a little cocktail session.
you guys.
Oh, I love that.
I need to get on it again. I need to start like presenting the madness of the first 10 episodes.
Yeah.
Trip is
comfortizer.
Trip is so as taking that title.
Really
I feel like we were looking at the days of old of our fab winners from the likes of Michael Hamilton, Matt Folks, all that. They won it, and they're still remembered, but it was a long time ago now. And now we've got new winners coming in. So Trip is like the Brody Spurlock of wildcard drinks. Like, yeah, of course he's going to be there. Of course he's going to do something wild. I need to come back.
Yeah.
I need to come back.
You need to bring it.
You
back,
were early. Yeah, I would be up for it. We should do a cocktail special.
Yeah, we should all just go.
Remember,
no beer.
We had a Patreon.
Yeah,
we had a Patreon called Michael Popovich.
Oh yeah,
was a bit of a mixologist himself, and he was actually the first person to bring us beer at an event. So well done, Michael. Thank you very much.
Well, maybe we'll do a special episode where we do cocktail making together.
Yeah, he did make some fab related cocktails that were quite fun. So maybe we should.
He did make a push the point cocktail. I remember. We need to actually find that. Yeah, we need to hook him up and find that, and all have a drink of it.
What if you guys came down to London and we went?
Oh, that'd be hilarious.
Cocktail making together and recorded it.
Oh,
that'd be great.
That'd be cool. I tell you what,
I know a few places. I'd have to ask if they are okay with it being recorded, but there's loads of places you could do that.
I wonder if we should invest in trying to. I know this is again one of our great ideas that will probably never happen, but we should. The phone was actually not that bad. The phone was pretty good.
Yeah, it worked, didn't it?
The phone worked out well, so I think.
So maybe we should get a gimbal and we can record on the go.
Oh, the phone for recording.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, great.
And it would be good if we can actually try and get some if there's a way of getting Bluetooth microphones or something that can connect to the phone.
We know.
I mean, there is definitely a way. It just costs money, right? So we can
Well,
we
come
can
on,
invest some of
LSS.
our Patreon funds.
Well, no, come on, LSS.
Are you saying we're going to get a
we need
500
that.
quid from
Oh,
LSS?
5K will
to
do it.
do-
5K will get us
The
started.
idea that if we got that grant and we just said we're going to do cocktail making in London, and we could spend whatever it is, $5,000, whatever it is, off the top shelf vodka in London for a day, man, I think we'd get absolutely slaughtered. I don't know how you guys would get home. You might have to get a hotel.
Yeah, I know. There's no question about it. We'd have to get a hotel.
Me and Simon in a hotel drunk again.
The train. Not again.
Yeah.
Oh,
this one's called the Twiddler.
I loved it, really. I loved it.
Should we do the, let's do partners.
Partners.
Yeah,
Partners.
The Wheel of Time.
Yeah. The Wheel of Time. So if you don't know, every episode of Push the Point, we spin the Wheel of Time, and one of our lucky patrons wins 6 packs. And I can't say the latest set anymore because it's not Guardian Mastery Pack. It's still High Seas. So it is the second latest set. But I imagine people aren't too disappointed.
There's some pretty valuable cards in there.
Yeah?
There are indeed. So we did give out the gold pack on the last live episode. So if you didn't see that, maybe you should
hang
watch
on.
the
I know that we're not taking it back, but I generally thought, because Simon said, oh yeah, we've got no more packs, and we're like, oh, we're going to do the gold pack at the... it don't matter. That was it was a special
on
notification.
the live episode. So if you want to
it was
see
live special, the gold pack on the live special. We have got a box full of cards still. So we have 4 more giveaways, including today.
So we'll probably make it up to Super Slam, and then we'll have to decide
We'll just get some Super Slam.
Whether we switch. But that's all by the by, because the winner of this episode's 6 packs of High Seas is none other than Johnny Chapman. Everybody.
Oh, it's been a while.
Whoa. Wait.
What?
Wait. Is Johnny still a patron?
Johnny is still a patron, but Johnny won like 2 episodes ago.
Did he?
He won on episode 104.
Oh, well, I didn't take Johnny off.
Okay.
Sorry, Johnny. Can't win again.
What a wind-up.
Pad for time.
Sorry, I know this because he lives near me. Or
did I not say to you? I feel like Johnny comes up all the time.
Yeah.
Okay, spin again. We're gonna do this.
Well, now I need to check. I'm gonna put a name in the chat, Simon, and you can confirm if this person is still a patron before.
Well, okay. I tell you what we'll do. While you're doing that, I'll do the partners. Okay, right. So, if you are a Push the Point patron, which you should be, especially if you're in the UK, we have 3 awesome partners. We've got Thistle Tavern, a Scottish single seller from the Aberdeens. If you're a Push the Point patron, you get 10% off all your singles on their site. Just remember, it's not the sealed product; it's just the singles only. But it's awesome because a lot of people do like going to Thistle Tavern for Flesh and Blood, and it's a great deal. Honestly, it's very, very good. And if you haven't checked out their store, you should. They've been on TV. We've also got Metal Fab Tokens, which is a metal token seller from America. They do a variety of tokens for a variety of different TCGs, but they started off with Flesh and Blood, and they've got a load of really cool tokens on there as well. So if you're a patron, you get to find out whenever we can get some cool stuff in for our patrons. You can be the first to find out. I think I'm also trying to have a chat with him to see if we can just do some patron exclusive tokens as well. So just tokens just for the patrons. But wait, down the line, we've also got PCG UK, a grading company for trading card games. If you are a Push the Point patron, you get 10% off your order. So easy as pie. It's if you're a Push the Point patron, easy as pie. If you collect singles, if you like grading cards, if you like to find out about cool tokens, £3. You're a patron, you get all those deals. Do it.
You can give more than £3 too if you like, but £3 is
£3 is the starting point. Yeah. If you do more, we can do more.
You want to give us like £30 a month? You can do that.
You could. It's all cheap. I mean, you don't have to. You really don't have to. But
you want to give £50 per month? You can. That's up to you. There's no real reason.
But not two. But you can't do £2.
We don't really want to.
We don't want to.
I don't think you can do
not £2.99.
None of that malarkey. Yeah,
none of that.
All right,
none of that.
But there you go. You should be a patron, especially if you're in the UK. And if you're not and you want to support us anyway, be a patron.
Well, more importantly,
Also,
not
you
more
get 6
importantly,
packs.
all of our
And if your
all of
name's
our
Johnny
patrons
Chapman, you
all of our
keep
supporters.
winning.
Johnny Chapman,
You're not getting it again,
you get
Johnny,
to win
sorry.
every week. Good job, Simon. I'm I won't lie. I'm impressed you have a list. So I've got the
All
all
you got to
clear.
do is hit delete.
Well, I thought I
Or you
did, mate.
got to hit 2 buttons. Click to spin, click to delete.
Every time. That's what I do. But
Apart-
Johnny slipped cracks.
Yeah,
Apparently,
he
that is
is
actually
Johnny. He does play that
That
hero. Johnny slipped through the cracks.
That is the first time that has happened. We've had patrons who are not patrons anymore. That does happen because we don't always remove them when they leave. But it's the first time I've picked not remove someone properly, I'd say. And what a better person than Johnny Chapman. Congratulations, Johnny. Winner. No, it's not you. It's somebody else whose name also begins with J, which I would say is quite a common. Now I'm thinking about it. Quite a lot of our patrons' first names begin with J. Should I just say who it is? Probably should. And the winner is Joe Wally, everybody.
Hey, well done, Joe.
You know,
Simon's going to tell me.
So
he's also already won. No,
no. Of the last,
Simon has literally messaged me and said, "All good." Yeah.
Of the last 6 episodes, 5 of those winners have had a first name beginning with J.
Whoa.
Can someone let me know if wheelofnames.com is a legit randomizer? Because that is all I'm using. And that is quite impressive.
So we've had a Jake, Simon, a Joe, a Johnny, a Jody, and a Joe. There you go.
There's so many J's left as well. Gosh,
John,
so many J's.
Jacob, Jingleheimer Your name is my name too.
Okay.
Whenever Tripter spins, there goes Johnny Chapman, Jingleheimer Schmidt.
Good idea.
Yeah.
I'm on my own.
Guys, if you're a Push the Point patron, you know what to expect, and we love you all, even with the
We do. We
do genuinely.
The reaction to the live show was great as well, and
yeah, we appreciate.
I think
really
it's little things like the comments that people put on our videos, and just the sense of community we have in our Discord that reminds. Like, I have to pinch myself sometimes that we get to do this for fun, and we have incredible supporters who help us do some interesting things. So again, if you're a patron, if you're on the Discord, if you're watching this and you want to put a comment on the video, we do genuinely read all the comments we get. We are active in our Discord. Just let us know what you want to hear, what you want to see, what you want us to try, and if we can, we will.
Yeah, cool. Ho news. Ho news.
Oh yeah.
Ho news. All right, keep it short and sweet. Simon, where did you?
I went to Leeds Festival.
Yeah. You messaged and I was like, oh, okay. I didn't see the lineup. Sounds cool. Then you told me free Enter Shikari, Limp Biscuit, and Bring Me the Horizon. And I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
You win. That was good.
Pretty sick,
so
actually.
we went just for the Sunday. We weren't particularly interested in the lineups for Saturday and Friday, but we got there nice and early, and the first band on the main stage was a band from Brighton called the Lambrini Girls. I don't know if you've heard of the Lambrini Girls.
No.
They are a feminist punk group, and it was absolutely incredible. Like, the energy was great. And then we had a bit of a break.
You saw one band and had a break.
Well, there wasn't anything else there that we were like, oh, this is amazing. So we went just to have a look, like all the shops and stalls and food, and we came back later on. And as you say, the final 3 bands on the main stage were Enter Shikari, who were so high energy. It was awesome.
I love Enter Shikari.
Yeah,
that's my level, guys, just so you know.
Yeah, I've never seen them live before, and they were phenomenal. And then it was Limp Bizkit, who I think they probably
you'd
put on
like
a very
Limp Bizkit.
similar set.
I do like Limp Bizkit, don't get me wrong, but Enter Shikari is actually what I listened to when I was a teenager.
Yeah, we all listened to Enter Shikari as a teenager.
It was just so fun. Yeah, it was so good.
Limp Bizkit have almost become a parody of themselves. Like, they just play on the fun, and they play all the hits. It was about an hour's set. Fred Durst, with his dadcore beard, was absolutely loving life.
Isn't he cool? Because whenever he doesn't tell everyone what to do, everyone just knows what to do. He just says, right, you know what to do, and everyone just goes for it.
Yeah.
But you see other bands, everyone's like, everybody put your hands up, everybody do here. He doesn't. He just goes,
No.
He plays a song,
and they got a fan up on stage to do a song, and the guy must have been like 20, 22, and he knew all the words to this song. He like absolutely loved Limp Bizkit. He was like the highlight of his weekend.
That's
great.
sick.
And then Bring Me the Horizon, Yorkshire lads from Sheffield, doing the headline set at Leeds.
Were they good?
I mean, if you've not seen them live, like the performance was phenomenal. Like they had this whole video game tie-in for their latest album, and there was a story to the whole set that went through, and little VTs on the jumbotron to like keep things linking together, and the stage evolved over the whole thing. Like the production value, the pyrotechnics, the fire, like incredible. The music was really good, solid performance. I get the impression that it's all about the lead singer. Like he didn't introduce any of his bandmates. Like it was all just like, look at me, I want you to do this. Like you said, Hamish, like he's like, get the circle pit bigger, get this bigger. And I enjoyed the performance. I probably wouldn't go and see them on their own as a gig, but it was really cool to see them live.
Yeah, I've been told that. I mean, my friends went to see. I've seen Bring Me the Horizon before when they were a lot smaller. But now that they're headline acts, I've been told that their actual performance, their stage, the whole thing, the actual thing was quite mind blowing compared to what everyone else is trying to do.
Absolutely, yeah. Like
it's
the whole thing put together.
It's not a band. Like, do you know what I mean? Limp Bizkit's a band.
It's an experience, yeah.
Yeah, Enter Shikari and Limp Bizkit are bands.
Yeah.
And they're playing, but this is not a band. This is almost like it's theatre in a way.
It's theatre, yeah, absolutely, 100%.
So it's not the same thing. It's not the same thing, and they're deliberately trying to do that, and that's what's pushing them to be headliner acts, and the others aren't.
Yeah, it's a different experience, absolutely. Nikki absolutely loved it. Like she came away like mind blown, and again, I enjoyed the performance. I enjoyed the theatre of it. There were just a few little things that I got the impression that, it's the Ollie Sykes show, which he's the lead singer. Like it's his.
Right. Well, no one else knows. No one really knows any other of the band members, even though a lot of them have been around since the start.
Yeah.
But it's Ollie Sykes. I mean, you must have heard of Ollie Sykes' Trip, and you probably don't even know.
I've heard of Bring Me the Horizon.
Yeah, and if you said, you probably wouldn't know the singer's name, but if I said Ollie Sykes, you go, oh, it rings a bell.
Yeah, I mean, it does ring a bell. I know Bring Me the Horizon rings me a bell, but it's not my
It's not your jam.
It's not my
genre.
Not my jam.
But yeah, on the whole, really enjoyed
it. If you were like Bring Me the Horizon is headlining, I'd be like, yeah, makes sense.
Yeah.
A little bit. I think I remember them more when they were a bit smaller, like you were saying, Hamish, but they might be a bit bigger now. But some of the bands I see headlining, I'm like, oh wow. I never really thought of them as like headliners, but I think the nostalgia plays into quite a lot now. Like you're like, oh yeah, I would go see them headline a show because I remember them when I was a teenager, and now I've got money and I can go and see a gig. That's the kind of thing that
could I frame of reference Trip? The Saturday co-headliners, so they switched it around. One did headline at Reading, one did headline at Leeds. Chapel Roan and Hosier. Like
so. No idea who they are.
Hosier, I don't care about. Chapel Roan, I fucking love Chapel Roan. So
do you? Are you a Pink Pony Club fan?
Hell yeah, she's great. I think she's amazing. But I'm a pop man, I love pop. I ain't ashamed to admit it. I love a good pop song.
Yeah, but I
like how
you're a guy that doesn't look like he should. Well, I don't know. I know you. I like
all kinds of music. Though, to be honest, I listen to like any kind of genre, but I love Chapel Roan. I think she's great.
Nice.
Yeah.
I like the album. I like an album you can listen all the way through, man.
Yeah.
Like you don't get them too often in pop music.
Can I steal the home news slot because I've got some. The only thing I don't have much, but I think if you've probably been watching, you can see that I've decided to actually get some photos on the wall.
Mm.
Now, I wanted to go next because I'm tying into Simon going to gigs. We have a photo.
Tickets.
They're gig tickets.
Sick.
Bro, like, it's my favorite.
Old school paper gig tickets.
Old school paper gig tickets from 2005 to 2010. Oh. Bro. And now we're talking about like some headline acts just because you were saying Trip. There's a there's a ticket on there where I saw Bring Me the Horizon, Parkway Drive, and Architects all in the same thing, and they played in Leicester O2. And do you know how much the ticket was?
Tenner.
No. It's a little bit more.
30 quid.
No, 25 quid.
Wow.
Quid?
Yeah.
You'd be paying 100 quid for that gig now.
Oh, like easily. I mean, and there's do you know Him? The band Him? The one that's got Bam Margera's logo. The one. Anyway. No, fine. Whatever. CKY?
Do not.
CKY, yeah.
Yeah, 9 quid.
That's crazy.
It's insane. Anyway, yeah, so I'm starting to get this up. I've got a big picture of Berserk. That's going to be next week. You're going to start seeing
it'll be coming together.
And it's quite handy because now I'm actually I've got a photo of a fab thing. I'm not going to tell you what it is. You'll find out when it pops up.
Ooh.
But it's getting framed. It is a playmat.
Okay.
And I'm now looking at my camera going, the whole point of me framing this bloody playmat is to make sure I can get it in shot. Like it's, in shot. Well, it's got to be in shot, right? And Faye is not a fan of this photo. She's like, "Oh, out of all the ones, you had to pick that one."
Is it gory?
No.
Is it Bologna or the Via the Vanguard playmat, something like that?
No. Have a guess, everyone, and if you get it right, feel proud about yourself. And if I see you, I might. I don't know. I'll give you something.
Have you got a Japanese Viscerai mat?
There isn't a Japanese Viscerai mat.
Oh, right. Okay. Fine.
Otherwise,
it's got to be Vis, right? I feel like it has to be Vis.
Anyway.
It has to be, surely. Anyway.
I've been getting photos up. That's about it. Trip?
What have I done? I was at a hen party on Saturday night, which was very fun, which was Chinese food, cocktails, karaoke, and then dancing, which was I think is a good combo of activities. So that was very good, and I felt great the next day. I drank a lot, but I didn't get hungover.
You sung it all out.
That's good.
It was white wine, tequila, and sambuca.
Bringing back memories.
All the clear liquids, everybody. Just keep it clear. Don't mess around. Just keep it clear. And you'll be all right. So that was good.
Trip went out drinking.
Went out drinking. What a weekend! What a
shock!
No, honestly, I have not been out proper drinking in a while.
I
went out for a drink on
trips. A while is like 2 weeks.
Yeah, I mean, like I went out for a pint on Friday, and I hadn't had a proper pint in ages, and I got a Blue Moon with like a sliced orange in it. Oh my god! I started drinking it, and I was like, "This is the best drink I've ever had in my life." And it's just because I've been working hard, guys. I've been working hard,
working like a dog.
I'm like, I know you guys
working clear
hard, but it's been a couple of months of some pretty not bad work, but hard work.
Mm.
Yes, believe it or not, you can work hard in an office. Everybody, it does happen occasionally. So I was just this one pint was just like amazing. Apart from that, I bought a very expensive Lego set that I wanted to buy for a very long time, which is the big castle set. So if anyone knows, this is big, very expensive castle Lego set.
Right.
And me and Kate have been making that together, and it's been amazing.
How many thousand pieces?
I don't know how many thousand pieces. I think 4,000 maybe.
I want to find it.
Yeah.
Now.
Okay. Well, I don't know what this.
It's the Lion Knight's castle. It's very expensive.
The Lion Knight's castle. What's it from?
It's a special 90th anniversary where they've taken the old castle from the history of Lego, and they've made like the perfect Lego castle. So I was like, I really want that set. So
you were not joking when you said it was expensive.
It's expensive. Don't say the price because my parents listen to this podcast.
£4,514.
Yeah, that's right, Simon.
Wow, that is a lot of money for a Lego castle.
No, it's not. But it's very fun.
WhatsApp the price to me.
Oh yeah, I'll send it to you.
Yeah,
you can just Google it. Anyone can Google it.
I'm going to Google it. Okay, hold on. Lego.
It's right. I'll send it to you. Anyway, this is really poor podcasting.
No, it's not.
Anyway, but as I said to Kate,
Jesus Christ! All right.
Yeah. To be fair, it's about the same price as like I'd say a case of Flesh and Blood, right? Maybe a bit more than
Not
a case.
far
No,
off,
to be
actually,
fair,
yeah.
actually, to be fair, it is expensive, but not in. It's
Not prohibitive.
No, it's not the most insane thing.
No.
The price of Lego these days, I'm a little bit like, oh, hang on, that's about right.
And I will say it's been a very fun experience making it, and I'm probably going to use it for D&D as well. So that was this thing in the back with my Lego sets.
Look, I know. I'm sorry to interrupt.
But I'm not.
No, I'm sorry to interrupt because we're gonna.
Expensive.
I've got one more little thing. No, I've got one more thing.
Okay.
One more thing, because I know everyone. It's 30 minutes in. We are going to talk about Fab right after the break.
Not 30 minutes in already, is it?
It is.
Yeah, we are actually.
Wow, we're really yapping.
Simon
today,
literally clock watches this because when he gets to an hour, he goes, "Right, I'm tired. Good night." Okay,
he's not the only one.
Oh, maybe Simon. Maybe Simon. I love it if you got. How excited are you, Trip, for September the 4th?
Oh,
I
know. So excited. The question is not will I buy it.
Is there a new Dark Souls? Is this the new Dark Souls studio game?
It's Silk Song. It's
Silk Song.
Sequel to
Hollow Knight Silk Song.
Hollow Knight 2 is coming out. And it's it's not will I get it.
Oh, bro, get it.
Will I get it for the
Switch?
It's
on my Steam.
You should go play it. Oh, okay. Yeah, I saw that. I saw the trailer. And I was like, oh, this looks cool. We're going to see the trailer. And he goes, release. And I was like, here we go. Release 2025, September 4th. I was like, what the?
See, I thought, this was the thing, is I thought it was going to be a shadow drop. I thought they were going to I thought it was going to be Gamescom and it was going to be, it's out now. It's going to be like, it is literally available now. So when they didn't do that, I was like, oh, maybe it will be like a later in the year release. But then they've gone for the September, which is essentially as good as it's a couple of weeks. So
it's cool.
I'm very excited. I love that they were just like, we took forever to make it because we were just having so much fun making the game and we didn't want to rush it. And then they were like, did you follow any of the online discourse? And they were like, no, not really. We don't really care that people are losing their minds waiting for this game. But
I think it will show. It will show. The game will come out and no one will care, and everyone will just go. If they go, oh, it's not like this, they'll go. Oh, we're just having fun.
People are
and
like,
oh,
it can't live up to the hype, and I'm like, I wasn't really. It'll be a great game, and it doesn't. Yeah. I think it will be a great game.
I know it's a bit more of an indie looking game, but I don't think you can really go wrong with buying a game from a developer who has enjoyed making the game. Baldur's Gate 3 and Expedition 33. They have both been done by smaller developers.
What a year for games.
Who have just enjoyed making these games, and they haven't had the pressures of big studios saying, you've got to get this out now, you've got to put this DLC down, you've got to do this, you've got to do this. They're taking pride in their artwork, and it shows big time.
Yeah, I agree. And I think it's going to be a great game, and I would recommend people play it. I'm going to buy it day one.
We'll end it here.
People are like, never buy a game day one. I'm like,
we'll end it here, but we'll put, raise your glass, lads, raise your glass.
I've already finished it.
To poor Mark Henderson, who found out that he's going to get that this is coming out, and the man left his Switch 2, and he's in Italy. And he won't be back for another 4 weeks.
He can just
buy
it.
He's in Italy for 4 weeks.
He will buy it.
Oh, no.
Buy a Switch, Mark. He'll buy an Italian Switch.
Buy another Switch. It's not hard.
He will. He'll just go, I'm just going to buy this one.
It's money.
Yeah, it's just money.
It's just money.
There you go.
Right. Moving to Fab.
Flesh and Blood. That time. Even though I'm no problem.
Should we talk about Copenhagen?
Yeah. We'll talk about Copenhagen and then the spoilers.
Firstly, again, a great job to Scott Mines and Simon Nielsen doing the commentary on the weekend.
That was actually really fun.
Scott's so good, guys.
Yeah, Scott should be.
He's just professional, right?
He
should be in the big leagues.
Really professional, and I just think, I don't know. It's just it's so natural. Their tone is so natural. I just think it's just it's amazing.
No, I'm so happy.
Well done, Scott.
I'm so happy for Scott. He's. The second we heard him go at it, we were like, "Oh,
you got this." Yeah, you got it.
Yeah, no, absolutely. I remember when we did it, and we were like, I think this is all right. It's all right. And then you just saw Scott go, and you're like, oh, when you saw someone very good at the game, you thought,
I'll
I
get
think
my
I'm
coat.
okay.
Yeah. Oh.
I think I'm okay. No.
I'm glad that that Scott is representing the UK,
Europe, UK, yeah, big time.
Yeah, and I think honestly, I would love to see Scott be.
He needs to be in the tier 4s
more and more. He
needs to be. He needs to be. He needs to be in the circuit of the.
Yeah, he's tier 3 at the moment. Like
he's good enough.
I had a chat with him at UK Games Expo, and he was really happy with how things were progressing.
Yeah,
but as we know, having spoken to guys at LSS, like they are very secure in their tier 4 casting package, and it takes a lot to break through that. I can't imagine he will be long until he does break through to that, because he's just like producing consistently great streams.
Yeah, but no shade on anything. But I think he's like one of the better casters in general. And I'm not because I'm just rooting for it. I'm solely based on merit. And now we must be very clear that the tier 4 casting is very good. Very good.
Yeah.
And it's a hard, they're very, very, very good. I think Scott is just as good. Like, without even...
no question.
There's not even a thing where I have to sort of go, ooh, okay. Back in the days, if you remember some old casters that said some remarks or went down ways that were kind of fruity, you're not going to get a complaint. You know what I mean? When you hear some casters and someone's just going to go, ooh.
What we're saying is, LSS, please take note. We support Scott in his drive.
We're back in Scott. Now, Simon Nielsen was a very good. He was very good.
He was very complimentary.
He was very complimentary. He was very. He actually was very funny. I loved I loved his sort of humor, and there was this whole little thing around ice cream for a little bit that made me laugh. That I don't know what it started off with someone just saying, "Oh yes, we're going to go get some ice cream." And Scott was like, "What? Okay, yeah, we're going to go do some ice cream." And then later on they come back and he goes, "He never took me to ice cream. I sat on my own." And I was like, it was very funny. It was a good compliment.
Just
he knows what
element,
but he also knows what they do. He's talking about as well.
Yeah, he's very good.
And both of them were repping up European, UK players. Well, I don't want to say European, UK because we're all in Europe. But European players, and they knew different people as well. And Scott being there, rooting for the UK players, and then it all bear fruit because Trip, you were shouting on WhatsApp that the top 8 was pretty good, and it's just good that we've got a UK caster showing off UK players, and then these UK players performing,
doing quite well.
Yes. So what was your thoughts, Trip?
Yeah, I mean, I was just really happy to see Stefano and Jason in the top 8, both London-based players.
Well, I was also happy for Francesco. He's my boy.
We'll get to Francesco, obviously, Francesco. But it was great to see. I mean, obviously, Jason on Jarl is pretty hype.
That was.
I don't know. Was he running any new cards?
No, that guy was just running everyone's deck into the bin.
I was like, great.
Did you know the quarterfinals
for a while, and he's been trying to make it work. And
the quarterfinals was a 2.5 hour game.
Was it? I did wonder because their round 8 game went to a draw.
Yeah.
Or no, sorry, it was the final round, wasn't it? Jason went to a draw earlier in the day, and I think they played in the final round.
Yeah,
and it went long, and then they just did it again,
and it took 2 hours. I was like, oh my god,
we've all been there. Remember Oldham, but solid performance. Do you know what? Obviously, there were 3 UK players in the top 8.
Yeah,
was it 3, 4, 3?
3.
But the variety of decks in this meta, because there's been a lot of talk about it being all gravy, and in the top 24 at the end of day 2 there were 15 different decks, and none of those decks were represented more than 3 times, and that was Slippy.
That was really good. That was really good. It's not surprising to see the meta just spread out that wide. I'm going to do one more shout out as well to another chap who's in the top 8. And I got your name wrong when we met in the top 8 in London. I'm going to get you name him again. Jean Chacon. Is that right?
It's gotta be Juan, right?
Juan. God, I'm so dumb.
Come on.
Juan.
That's like the easy part. The surname, I'll leave that to you, but it's gotta be Juan.
Juan.
Right? Yeah.
Juan got into the top. He was, he got into the top 8 as well. I was rooting for him. I was rooting for loads of people. This top 8 was like, oh my god, who am I rooting for? You know,
John Chacon.
Jean.
You're a funny man.
He was the chap that me and him played in the top 8 for our Battle Harden. And he was on the Starboard. And we sat for 30 minutes while everyone wanted to do quantum physics for a deck check. It was remarkably long. But yeah. Also, the judges were deliberately targeting Starvos because every Starvo player had they all went, your sleeve is a little off. And I was like, and I said to him as a joke, you know, he's not going to have a problem with me because I'm a Viscerite, because I'm bought my Viscerite sleeves and I'm playing Chain. And he did say, yeah, everything was fine. I was like, I was joking. Okay, all Starvo players. Right, but regardless, I'm digressing.
Yeah, and I skipped over Stefano a bit, but yeah, Stefano's been playing the game for a really long time.
I was very happy.
Ninja as well.
In the game as well.
I think Stefano, this really is probably like a big high, top 8 of a calling is a huge achievement. So
yeah,
shout out to Stefano. It's sick.
I mean, top 8 of a calling
and playing Syndra,
big achievement, whatever.
Kept to the same hero.
Yeah, played Syndra
through good and bad. Some people, I think Stefano was playing Syndra through the Syndra. Like Syndra was hot for like 2 days and then dropped off massively.
And he carried on.
And he's been paying it, and with Gravy coming into the meta, that was rewarded. But obviously the reps clearly powering through the rest of the field too. So that's really exciting to see. So huge shout out to everyone that made the top 8, but of course Francesco in the final and taking the calling.
Against
Slippy,
against Maximilian Klein as well. I was sitting there going like, I am sorry, Max. I was rooting for my boy Francesco but at the same time I was like, Max is also sick, and he's playing Fang. Oh, okay, Fang's cool.
Yeah.
That was a real great addition to the top 8. Like having seen Fang in this meta against Gravy and
Fang in general
against Arachne. Yeah, I think the final was a bit. I mean, Francesco had the cards he needed when it happened, right?
Yeah, if you do a double really Just the Nick. Bonds of Agony.
Yeah, 17. Yeah.
Oh, and he also pumped up the Bonds of Agony with a Chalistra. But I just saw, I knew Francesco, because I've spoke to him so much and I've played a couple of games with him as well. I knew when he's that no block face, he's just like, okay, I'm going to attack for 5. He just goes, no blocks. He's like, oh no.
This is happening.
Oh yeah, I was like, he's got a good hand because he just sorts that. Yeah, carry on. And then you just saw that turn. And I was like, oh, okay. He's on 17, down to 3. I was like, Francesco's won. He just needs to play 3 turns of flick knives. He's done it, and then and he did it. Easy.
The top 8 was so diverse. There were 2 Gravies. But Syndra, Jarl, Acilio, Fang, Slippy, like it was great.
Was it 2 Gravies or 1?
2 Gravies. They played in the first round of the top 8.
Yeah. All right, it was sick.
And there was the Battle Harden as well. There's two Brits on that too, which is pretty cool.
Vincent, top of Swiss.
Pretty sick.
Was it Finley? I know that Finley was. Which one was the one who played Vincent? I'm gonna feel bad. So apologies. I saw it all, loved it, and then.
Yeah, I think Finley was on Vincent. Yeah,
Finley's on Vincent.
I feel like there's been a bit of a. I feel like I'm a little bit disconnected with Fab this summer. Like there's absolutely gone mental on big events with Auckland, with Kansas, with Copenhagen.
Yeah, it's like callings and Battle Hard and stuff.
It's great. Yeah, it's always on.
It's amazing. It's just really great to have it to turn to on a weekend. But at the same time, it's the summer holidays. And my kids are off school, and I'm like, I love it
because I've not been playing as much. But it's just been. I don't feel
to watch, right?
Disconnected from the game. Like I think there's been summers in the past where I've been like, Fab's on break, and we've been like, oh, maybe we should like not do an
I didn't
episode
feel.
or something. But
No,
it
I
feels
mean
like there's
it's
so
not.
much going on.
Yeah, you can tell
I didn't
our
really mean
home
disconnected
news.
from the game as such,
Yeah.
but it's more that like my speed of Fab at the moment and the speed of professional Fab is just completely opposite ends of the spectrum. But it's not a bad thing.
Yeah.
It's just like amazing to see the game go from strength to strength and have these
yeah.
international events every week.
Does it put the vote like that? Oh, I want to get back on back on it again.
Bit, I know I can't make it. I know I can't manage.
Not for the summer. I've never been a big. I don't know what it is, but for me, I always think of like card games, board games, D&D, that sort of stuff. It's not something I feel the draw to do in the summer. I like to spend my summer going out, being outside, hanging out with friends and doing social stuff. It's when the weather drops and it gets a bit colder, that's when I'm like, right, it's time to. That's when I feel the call to go back in and hunker down and play some card games and do some fun stuff like that. I think for all three of us, we have, we're all trying to find the right balance as well.
Yeah.
I think it's fair to say I've had years where all I've done is Fab, and then I've had years where Fab's not been as big. In the last sort of 5 years of us playing this game, trying to find that right balance of like, is tricky, but I think it's great. This just the fact that you can just wake up on a Saturday now and put some Fab on. It's like it's television. It's like it's if Fab was on.
It's like the football's
Sky
on.
Sports or something. It's great. Yeah, like football's on. Yeah. It is so good, and it's all thanks to the sort of professionalism of the streaming with the with the Savage Feats guys and just.
And the OP, it's just the organized.
The OP
it doesn't matter, like the organized play.
So many great games and so many great tournaments and like and also I have to say to all of the, I'll be honest, I find I'm a lot more interested if I see the Brits playing because I'm a patriotic son of a bitch. You know what I'm saying? But like, so credit to all the guys that are traveling for these events because there's a huge contingent now of Fab players who are traveling to multiple events. It's just seeing the same people. It makes it feel like such a proper sport or like a proper event when you see the same players. Like when you see Jacob Clements like doing 2 calling finals back to back, and you're like, man, I want to watch the next one because I want to see him win one of these, win one, right? Like I want to see him, and those kind of stories is what draws you in and keeps you watching. And the casting, it's all the big package of just excellence in terms of the pro scene, and being able to engage with it as a non-professional player is incredible.
Absolutely. I think it's like, if you think about like this time, not even last, maybe like, this time last year, like there'll be periods where we go, ProQuest is done, Nationals is done.
Yeah.
And then you got literally a month, and there's no events. There's nothing.
Yeah, that's always going on.
I do you want to have a Fab every, the answer would be, an event every weekend.
Oh yeah, I mean, I'd be happy for there to be an off season, like with any sport.
I think for the players
there is an off season,
like,
December, January.
I'm happy for there to be like a winter off kind of thing. But like, if you're saying, do I wish there was a battle hardened or calling 9 months every weekend, 9 months out of the year, then I'd be like, hell yeah,
that'd be sick, wouldn't it?
That would be sick, yeah.
I feel like, would you be playing or would you just be enjoying watching?
I think I'd be. For me, I'm gonna always play the tournaments in the UK, like the Pro Tour. If the Pro Tours ever comes back to the UK, I'm going.
Yeah.
If there was a calling, I'm going.
What about Europe? Like, what about European Worlds?
Yeah, European Worlds, 100%.
Well,
I definitely European Worlds. Yeah, to be honest, I'd probably add to that like European Pro Tour. Like, I really enjoy the experience of going to the Pro Tour.
You guys missed Amsterdam, though, and I can't remember why.
I missed Amsterdam and I missed Lille as well.
No, you didn't miss Lille.
Oh,
I
missed Lille.
Oh, did you? I missed Lille.
I've done New Jersey, Lille. I didn't go to Pro Tour Amsterdam, but probably in hindsight, I probably would have chosen to go to that. But I did go to Barca for Worlds.
Barca was probably top tier event for sure. Not so much like the event was. The
Not
event
so
was
much
good.
the play because it was bright lights, but
The real question is like I'm still umming and ahhing over like Battle Hardened Edinburgh. Like Edinburgh is
When is it?
actually quite an expensive. I think it's November.
5th, 6th of November, something like that.
It's quite an expensive.
It's not. It's
Okay,
an
I
expensive.
know
It's an expensive journey for an event. It's a bit of a. Did you lose your first 2 rounds? Your event's over.
Yeah.
You gotta. I think an event like that, you have to go in and go. Let's be real. We're here for a laugh, and let's see if you can 0-6 this. Like, you know, let's just see if you can win 6 games in a row. Because if you don't, I mean, the run's over. So for a lot of you, the run is over. And for everyone heading down there, and I'm really sound like I'm not selling it. You should go because it's very good fun, especially if you're close by to Edinburgh. And for everyone, you're probably all going to be there anyway. I do think Battle Hardens as an entity in itself. Not tie-ins to a calling, I think they're fine. But as an entity to themselves, bro, it's a hard sale. Unless you're going with the lads to have a laugh and have a jolly.
I think that's it, isn't it?
That's not a calling you should go, even if you're not going for the lols, because the whole thing is a bit more of a festival. Yeah. Battle Hardens don't have a good.
I think the Battle Hardens are a good event to show people that aren't used to that level of event what it's about.
Yeah,
but it's so expensive for what it is. That's my problem.
I think the festival is the right word, Hamish, because callings they just have everything. Like they've got loads going on.
Mm-hmm.
Whether you're there for the main event or the side events or the second day battle hut, like it's just a big festival of fab, and it's great.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but I just think pricing about Hardens out. But yeah, we should definitely. I really want to invite you guys. I want to convince you guys to go to Hamburg.
I would love to, but again, this year isn't the year for me for fab.
Okay.
House move and Australia trip. I'm gonna try. If anyone is,
what about next year?
Maybe we'll see. See how we're doing on
Simon's
the
dead.
Trip. If anyone's a resident in Sydney or Melbourne and knows local armories, I'll be in Australia for 3 weeks this summer. So let me know when and where, and I'll see what.
There's a Battle Harden in Paris. I didn't realise that.
Yeah, it's a team Battle Harden.
Oh.
I know. I did say, wouldn't it be sick? That's like perfect. Anyway, right, we're digressing. Can we talk about spoilers?
Yeah, let's talk about spoilers.
Okay, cool. So we've been seeing a lot of the expansion slot spoilers. Perfect. Yeah. They are by far the most exciting. Yeah. It's just seeing a really pushy card. Go on, Trent. Go on. No, go on. Give us your thoughts.
I would say they are more exciting, but I do. Super Slam is growing on me. Basically, I think Super Slam is actually kind of cool. I think it is interesting. I think it's.
I like the theming for it. Like it's grown on me massively.
So I
just want to throw that out there.
Go on, Trip.
I think Super Slam is like secretly going to be like a super hype set, but I think it's going to be like very much a sealed thing. Like I think I'm just going to play a lot of sealed. I don't think I'm going to buy a ton of product. Of like, I don't think I'm going to go buy boxes and stuff, but I'm just like the Brute Guardian. I just remember Heavy Hitters being really fun. And I think it was just something about how like bonky it was, you know what I mean? I was sorting through some fab cards the other day and I was like looking at the Heavy Hitters cards and I was like, yeah, these cards are fun. They're just fun, simple cards. We just hit each other very hard. And I was like, I think it's gonna be fun. And so anyway, let's go back to the spoilers.
Let's get that's cool. It's cool. I think they've done a very good job of this set of present. I think they recognise this isn't gonna be a kind of super sexy set, right? The Hunted and Super Slam are in that boat of they're kind of revisiting a thing again. Let's do something special. And then Hunted was cool. They did the special thing was doing Arachne doing weird stuff. High Seas is gas because it's pirates and new class, new talent, new this, new that, and it was it's their Misfail set, for example. It's the big one. And then this one, I think I love the fact they recognised that it was going to be fine. The expansion slot was almost like they went, let's just do what we used to do with Crucible War Everfest. We made a really powerful card for someone in that set, and then we just made a load of garbage or whatever, right? No one ever plays these cards. Let's just put them in. Let's just put them in. And it's now turned into something very much more appealing. And I think it's going to be the single sellers, like, glorious set, in my opinion.
So yeah, I've been looking at this as, this is the follow up to Heavy Hitters, right? This is the Arena Deathmatch Take 2, a bit like Dusk Till Dawn was Monarch Take Part 2, right? It's the continuation of the lore from that stream of
yeah, they learned a lot from Dusk Till Dawn,
and yeah, they must have learned a lot from Dusk Till Dawn, and it was also expansion sets are now gone, right? So it's
no, they're not gone. I think they'll come back, but I don't know. Never say never.
I thought they made a commitment to having just fully.
Oh, this is when I spoke to Brian Gottlieb. He was like, "Never say never." You're like, okay,
all right. So I like that it's taking on that continuation of that lore. I think, like Trip says, I think the theming around it's going to be pretty hype. I think the interactions that you're going to see in the set are going to be pretty hype. The expansion slot has really become a big part of the game and fleshing out big heroes. So yeah, I'm quite secretly looking forward to it.
Let's run through it then just a bit. So have you all seen them all, or is Trip just looking at them all now?
Yeah, I am looking at them again. I don't know how far back you want to go.
We'll just we're just gonna stick to the expansion slots.
Yeah. Okay. So the new Puffin card looks great, right?
I mean, I have to say I was quite disappointed. Not because I think the card's bad, because I think the card is very good. But boy, is that card so boring.
Is it?
Oh, it's
zero
they just basically made.
That's insane.
No, Trip. I never said it's bad. I never said it's bad. It's boring.
Absolutely bonkers. I don't think it's boring. I think the untap thing makes it very interesting.
It's so boring because all they've done is just went, we have a 2 for 6 that does the same thing. We have a 1 for 5 that does this, and they went, it does. They literally
this untap.
What?
This untapped cog.
Those tap cogs and there's untaps. So this is like an insane. You can play a card, tap a cog, play this, untap that same cog, and then play another card.
Okay, fine. I've misread the symbol.
Yeah, that's bonkers.
That's way more interesting, but still kind of boring. But in my opinion, still slightly, still a bit.
And it's interestingly balanced because you can't like start with this.
Okay, no, that's good. That's good.
Unless you have an untapped, for some reason you somehow got an untapped.
I was about to say my favorite
assassin defense reaction, please.
Yeah, that is cool.
Okay, that sucks, Steve.
No,
I'm gonna go.
I don't think it's a great card.
All right,
I don't want to pay 3 to
banish 3, get 3 silver, block 4.
Well, you got to name the card.
If you get it right.
Yeah, and you play Arachne Huntsman, and when you play a contract card, you look at the top card of their deck, so you know what the card is. No. Oh, yeah, so you play Arachne Huntsman because it's his card.
Stop right there.
Both of you guys now suddenly realise the card is actually not that bad. It's actually very good.
About Arachne Huntsman because he's terrible.
Well, he plays contract cards, and this is a contract. So you play this contract card, you look at the top card of their deck, you go, oh, it's that card. I will name that card. You reveal the card. Let me see every card in your arsenal, hand, and deck, and banish them. And I'll get 3 silver.
You're paying 3 to get 3 silver, basically.
And you banish 3 cards from their arsenal, hand, and deck.
Yeah, I get it.
Now you might not know what it is. Pitch 3, block 4, Arachne Huntsman. Yeah.
Hunted or hunter or hunted.
I think it's very good. I think it's now. Don't get me wrong. The card is insane. Well,
the hero is.
But the hero does it, I think, for the first time. He could actually have a potential of. I play the mill. He just goes, "I am now a mill decker." Let's not just.
He's always been a mill deck.
He's always been a mill deck, and
that's the only thing he can do.
well, now now they've Now they've gone. Balls in. This is what. But I think it's cool. It's about time. Like everything about his ability to do something was all on an offensive capacity. Now we've got something that is banishing on a defensive capacity. It is a little bit like, okay, block 4, banish 3, gain 3 silver.
Actually, make 4 silver, right? Because if it's the name card, banish it.
Yeah.
Then search their hand deck and ask them. Oh wait, there's only 3 cards of the same name. Oh, unless it's say.
You can only pick up to 3.
If it was a common or rare, you might be able to banish 4.
You can only pick up to 3. Like.
Yeah, but you banish the card off the top of the deck as well as the 3 you can search for, I think. So if it was like, say, I don't know, like a rare where they.
No, you don't banish the top card. No, the opponent reveals the top card of it. If the name card is the card that's been revealed.
If it's the name card, banish it. Search their hand deck and ask for up to 3 cards. So you banish the top card of the deck.
Oh, Christ, it's 4.
And search hand deck, Arsenal for up to 3 cards. So if it was a common or rare card in multiple colors, you could potentially banish. I mean, that's pretty unlikely, but still pretty cool.
Those 3 cards means that I will pitch 3, block 4, and over the course of the game, you will lose 12 cards. Your deck is 12 cards smaller.
Yeah. Wait, is it?
Oh,
banish. You play this 3 times. Yeah,
plays 3 times. And then every other card you're playing, even if it's not the correct banish for the contract, I hit you for 4. I block 3. Take 1. Banish a card. Your deck is gonna go so quick.
Or you just hit like a 1-off that they have in their deck for a random reason, and then you cry.
Oh yeah, but every time you play, I actually think Arachne Huntsman. I'm not gonna die on the hill and say he's gonna be it of its, right?
That's like you're dying on the hill. That you're saying Arachne Huntsman S+ tier.
I think he's now been. I think he's now dragged himself out of Olympian Betsy tier.
No way. Olympia has a
Olympia with his
Can we talk about
armor?
Can we talk about that? So. He is gonna get there. I think that armor will become something over time because there is the interaction of him blocking for however much, and then swapping that out for another one. Maybe, I don't know.
Just like normal equipment. So you start with this, and then you can swap out for.
It's a lot of armor.
Like a tunic or you know what? I love it. I don't know if it's good, but I love it. I think it's great. I think it's really fun. This is the sort of stuff that excited me. Equipment is probably my favorite thing about Fab. Like, it was the thing that got me interested in the game was the equipment loadout. And anything like this, I just love it. And I think this whole equipment being gold and then potentially being able to like trade it in for other equipment. I also just think the thematics of him coming out in like an all gold suit of armor and then like literally flogging it to like as he's fighting and just like selling his armor and swapping it for new armor is very cool. Do you think there's like a point where he's just standing there, dong out, trying to find a tunic from the audience, being like, I've got all this gold, just swinging around. That's what I want to see.
I'm selling these nuts.
Yeah, big old swinging gold. It's just like, come on.
There's one more card that I want to talk about because Hamish, it falls on your side.
Does it?
Light up the leaves.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Busted.
Do 6 damage. Cost 3.
Busted.
Do 6 arcane damage.
Busted.
To any target.
Good, right?
Instant discard this and an earth card. Prevent the next 6 arcane.
Busted.
Damage.
That instant ability for the prevent 6 arcane is
That's crazy.
No. That's never gonna happen. It's not that bit. That's crazy. The fact that he goes
6 arcane damage to any target.
That's the best bit, obviously. But don't even discount the fact that someone just goes, I'm going to just do whatever I need to do, end my turn, instant, I will discard this. I will just get the graveyards full of Earth cards.
Two Earth cards.
Just because I want to do. I've got
this
nothing
is
else
just
for
to put two card. You can put two cards into your grave. So if you, I remember when we were watching, what's the guy's name? The guy who won the U.S. national champions, Elgin Bay. Is it Elgin Bay who won it with?
Yeah.
And a lot of the brick turns were like he needed to clear his hand so he could draw new cards.
Hunt new cards.
If people aren't engaging and attacking you, you can't cycle cards out of your hand. So when I saw this, I was like, okay, so this is literally like
it's so
you can draw two cards. If that happens, you can just discard this and another card, and then you can get out of that trap.
Kano, when you play against I've played it a bit. When you play against Kano and he's not throwing anything at you, and the only way you can get stuff, this card it's an issue.
It's an issue.
Oh, it is an issue. Like you got Burn Bear, right, which is a 3 for 6, which is causing.
Doesn't pitch though.
You've just got a Burn Bear at hand. That's crazy. I've got one right there. Anytime.
Yeah. And then you got another one. It is like okay. Yeah. I think people are going to moan. Quite
also,
soon.
if this does,
but also Verdance isn't like crazy hot right now.
She is.
Yeah. I think
she's basically tempered by gravy.
She's not. Yeah, well, she's not then. Is she? You can't be like
you can't say
she's great.
Hot,
apart from literally the most played deck in the format.
I know. That sounds it sounds silly, but it does.
When gravy inevitably gets a little knock on the noggin. A little nudge, then I like this card as well. I think we've spoken about this before. I love these instant discard effects. I just think they're
they're so cool.
They're so cool. And I guess with I don't really know how to play Verdance, but I mean you've got this, you've got Fruits of the Forest, right? Like you've got a lot of ways to do you discard and draw up by like you have control of being able to discard these cards. And also there's got to be a scenario. There's got to be one game. Maybe it's every 2 tournaments. Maybe it's every 3 tournaments where you actually get that prevent 6 effect off, and it's going to be insane because that is really that's
it's an
so
oasis.
Good. It's like 2 blues, right? Like pitch. Or if you had Arcane Barrister, it's so good. It is so good, and it's not going to cut like Hamish just said. The stars kind of have to align because it's not like you can Arsenal of this.
But it's never the card is never wasted on anything whatsoever. It will go, can't use it, ditch it.
Yeah.
Can use it. No one can block 6 arcane.
You can fire 6 arcane at someone. You'd be like, hell yeah. It's just like throwing a 6 at someone, but it's arcane, so they can't block 3 of it most of the time.
Imagine, and in Millennium Tree, just 9 arcane. It's just true damage. It's crazy. I'm trying to think of the other spoilers that. What's the other ones that came out?
We talked briefly about the Kasai one, didn't we?
That's cool.
That is sick.
That is 3 yellow, 0 cost. Target sword gets go again, and when it's Centauri Cell Sword.
That's crazy. I feel cool. That feels kind of the first time I've actually seen. I feel like the whole thing is the first time I've feeling the intentional power creep. You know, when you see everything, they're going, they made this card for this person that's not doing very good, and they genuinely just pushed the things down, like pushed the power a bit, pushed the point. They pushed the power levels up on heroes quite significantly. And when I did see that, I was a bit like, oh, okay, they want Kasai to be good. They saw the Verdance get. I was like, oh my god, every single one of them. Apart from Olympia, that's still a joke.
That's pretty cool.
That one I'm not. So
I like it.
No, I think it's cool, but I'm not sure.
Like you get all the like defense reaction effects, right? Off the bait.
Yeah, but
so you fetch a defense reaction and then they have to attack with bait. So you
just go. I don't attack. Your turn.
Yeah.
I can't. I'm not gonna play. Your turn. No, you attack me.
Yeah, but against an aggro deck, that's
is it?
awesome, right? Yeah, if they skip their turn. They're gonna
I'll
attack
tell
with
you
that
what,
bait.
the only
and
thing
then
that's
you're gonna
interesting,
get the defense.
the only thing
reaction
that's
stuff
interesting is that you
after, so.
don't have to get a trap.
Yeah, I don't know. That is the only thing that's interesting about it. I think it's pretty cool because you're
No, it's
like
cool.
you fetch a trap. I mean, you can fetch anything, but I guess yeah, because then they might like. I don't know. I just think it's really cool. I think it's really well designed.
I think
like
it's cool.
that you're,
It's
like,
cool
forcing
design. I
your
just don't think
opponent to-
it's.
I think it's good. Riptide. I think it's good. I think it's good.
I don't think it'll see play.
When you get baited, you're going to be crying back to me, being like, "Yeah, it was very good."
I'll sit there. I'll go. I'll attack for 0. I'll get and my turn. Yours.
What with a
No,
full hand?
Yeah, you keep.
You're
Well, you're gonna do that defense reaction.
You're just gonna skip your turn. Okay.
Oh, you're gonna
I feel
IP yourself. I don't care.
Sure. If you say so.
Well, I'm not bothered. Just turn around and go. I'll
Yep,
pass
your
it back to you.
Okay.
I'll pass it back to you. I'll block up again. It's fine.
Blocking. Jeez.
This is a very big departure from what we're just talking about. Sorry.
Are we done with all the spoilers?
I think so, because
think
we just
so?
have one more thing to touch on that's just been put out in the World Championship article.
Oh, I don't know this. Is this live?
This is live. I've just seen it.
Oh.
The World Championship top 8 is going to be Classic Constructed and Living Legend best of 3.
What?
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 That is such big news to just drop on us right at. Where are you reading this?
Wait, so
Can you throw a
I'll
link
leave it
in
in
the
Discord.
Discord? Yeah.
It is there on our Discord right now.
So what is
it? It's just been released.
Can you just break it down a bit?
Yeah. Okay. Let me find out what's going on here. Because the top 8 matches are a single elimination best of 3 matches. Top 8 matches have no time limit. Players are expected to play at a reasonable pace or given a slow play penalty. Game 1, the player with the highest standing in the Swiss portion of the event chooses whether to select the format, or they may defer that choice to their opponent. So they're choosing CC or LL. The player who does not select the format decides whether to play first or second. Interesting.
That is absolutely wild.
That is crazy.
Wow.
What a bizarre. Like, I'm not saying it's bad.
Hold on. Game 2
decision.
Game 2 is played in the format that was not chosen for Game 1. The player who did not win Game 1 decides whether to play first or second. Game 3, if necessary, the player who did not win Game 2 chooses the format for Game 3, or they may defer that choice to their opponent. The player who does not select the format decides. So basically, Game 1, if you have a higher Swiss standing, you get to choose either whether to select the format or defer. And if you defer, then you get to choose first or second. And then that happens in Game 3. Game 2 relates.
This is fun.
No, this is sick.
Fun.
This is sick.
It is fun.
This is fun.
It's such a weirdly confusing.
No, it's not. No, it's not. It's so good.
When you've got best of 3, but only 2 formats.
Yeah, no,
that
but
is kind of.
no.
What
you do, you've got 2 decks. You turn around and go,
Yeah,
I've got 2 decks,
two
and then
decks,
you've got. But what's my CC deck? What's your CC deck? And what's my Living Legend deck?
What's your high? Like you're like.
What's my better odds?
Like I'm favored into LL.
Yeah, and then the opponent. But then you have to do the other one. You have to play them both.
Yeah, but you get to play one of them twice.
But if you're gonna, so what happens is I've got better.
That is such
me
a
and you,
big advantage.
Right, no, me and you.
Such a big advantage. If you're not going to choose to go first or second, you're going to choose the format.
Just help me out with the rules here. So me versus Trip. I've got my LL CC. Yeah. All right. I've got a better LL deck than Trip. Trip's got a much more favourable CC deck. So round 1, I'm going to pick LL. I'll play the game.
So Trip then gets to choose whether he goes first or second.
Fine.
Yeah.
But my
deck, I think, is not as important a decision as the format of the game.
No, no, true. Okay, but depending on our matchup, okay, there's so many factors to play in. But let's just say my deck.
Levels. There's a lot of levels.
There's a lot of levels because I could turn around and go, my deck's better than yours, but you going first is an issue.
Pretty bad for me.
Yeah. But I'm going to pick it and I'm going to ride it out. And luckily I win. Now we've got Trip. We're going to do CC round 2. And lo and behold, Trip did have the better deck than me. So he won. How does game 3...
The player who did not win game 2 chooses
So
the format
you then
for
get to
game
choose
3.
the format, Hamish.
That is wild.
This is where I'm thinking. Well, I will pick the better deck against my opponent.
Absolutely.
And
because even if you lose game 2, you've still got a reprieve on that format.
I've still got the better shout. So it is
There's
still.
going to be so many tactics thrown on
that is actually pretty.
That is so, this is sick. This is sick. This is so
that.
much
That is
more.
going to take so long.
No, this is where you want to get your team. Oh yeah, okay. Scheduling. I have no idea how they got this worked out. I think this is what they're going to do. They're not going to, like we used to see with all the other Pro Tour Worlds, watch every game. We're going to watch one. We're going to watch that one game play out, all three, and then we're just like a calling. You don't watch all the games. You watch the quarterfinal, the semi-final, then the final. I don't think we're not going to be seeing all the games.
I think I completely disagree. I think we will.
No,
we'll see.
We will not.
We're not going to
see.
No, I think if they're doing this, it's because they want to show more games. Because you're not going to want to be like, okay, round 2 is over. It's 1-1. They're going to have to show the third game.
Yeah,
Are you saying that they might not show some of the quarterfinal games?
So
it might
there's
just
there's 4 quarterfinal games. We're going to watch one of them all the way through, and then we're going to watch the semi-finals. Right. One of the games.
Okay, sorry, I see what you mean.
Like
I thought
a
you were
calling.
saying they would like swap over.
No.
That feels a bit. I feel like if you make the top 8 of Worlds, you should be on stream, right?
But this is the thing in Worlds. We used to just see one game. We saw that game play out, and then we watch all the quarterfinals, all the semi-finals, watch the finals.
Anyway, I feel like that's up to the organisers. I think the actual format,
unless they
cool.
find this sky red button that you can catch your favorite game.
I would say I'm not a big fan of best of 3, but I'm happy for it to be a thing that exists for World Championships. Did we not say would it not be cool to kind of shake things up a bit?
We
did. I think this is really shaking things up a bit. Living Legend was already shaking things up a bit.
Wait, is the Living Legend system in the Swiss rounds?
Yeah.
It is.
Yeah,
it's
doing
first 5 rounds
CC,
then, but it's not this best of 3 for Swiss. Obviously, that would be a week-long tournament.
It should be like Test cricket.
It is getting to that point, right?
Yeah.
Honestly.
Well, this top 8 is going to be a blast.
That's very exciting.
This is so much better than, and this is because, again,
you know what's the most exciting part
patrons, you moaned about my draft. Draft is boring, blah, blah, blah. But you got to admit, for a viewer, for all of us who can buy these cards and own these decks and build these decks, they've given us the whole suite of it all. What's your favorite hero?
Whole range, right?
It's just gonna be so much fun.
The fact that it's that rule that the loser of the second game gets to choose the format for game 3.
If
that
it's needed,
is so
interesting.
interesting.
It might not be needed.
Yeah, but that gives you that's such an interesting way of doing it.
But that mean it gives you a little bit more of that top of Swiss.
Yeah.
So the loser gets to decide if it's going to be a 2 LL game or a 2 CC game, and I think that's really cool. That's exciting.
Yeah, he actually might play that CC game and actually go, I think I can actually win this. Even though I won with my LL deck, I think I could outplay you going first and changing my deck a little bit.
Yeah, if you're playing aggro, you might just be like, actually, I don't care what. If you're playing aggro and LL and CC, you might just be like, you know what? I don't care what you're playing. I want to go second and I want to steamroll you.
Oh, yeah. If I go first,
you
get to pick the format. I don't care because going first is more important than the format.
But if you're playing an aggro deck in CC and a non-aggro deck in LL, you're like, well, actually, I can't just choose. I can't just defer the format because I want to go second, but I only want to go second in CC. In LL, I do care. So maybe I choose. But then I can't choose CC because then my opponent will choose.
Do you see how much this is so much more interesting?
There's a lot of layers.
Do you see how much more interesting as a team like players event? Imagine we were graceful enough to one of us get into the top 8. The huddle The huddle.
It's kind of giving you that team format feel of
Yeah.
like 3 games at once, but obviously you can't play them all at the same time. But and this would be very easily adaptable to like a team style tournament. That would be pretty cool if we ever got that. So wow,
And on that
what an
point,
exciting
Imagine you
thing.
could.
Thank you,
Imagine
Simon,
they
for
do
mentioning
that.
it,
Imagine they turn around and go, okay, now that you're in the top, you're now going to face as a team fight for the Worlds, and you bring your 2 players that you were probably in the event with you, but they're joining you. Oh, bro, how sick would that be?
That is really sick. I'm really excited for that.
Oh,
I'm really excited. Yeah.
Right. Thank you very much, everyone. That was a roller coaster.
What a way to end it. Yeah, that was great.
That was
good
sick.
spot, Simon. Yeah.
Right, and now I'm going to go and do another thing with, if you check it out, you've probably already seen it, done with Baz the Bard later on. Do it in the LL meta report.
As time.
Fit in.
Sweet.
Right. Love you
Perfect
guys.
timing.
Love you. Bye.
Bye.